Right, morning guys, so day 3 of the project. That's took a lot of energy out of me. As I've said before, my hair's an absolute fucking mess. But we're busy, Brandon don't know what he's doing, he's coming to stand on his van. But George, little POV, talk to me what we've got down here. The tool bag. This is George's tool bag. Today you're on site with me, doing a little bit of an install work, aren't you? So, I don't know if we'll get a chance there, but if we do, we might even get onto the apprentice tool bag video. Look stressed this morning, what's the matter with you? Killing it out, lads, we're killing it. All on site together later on, so there'll be a little bit of banter flowing, do you know what I mean? Luke's going to show me a thing or two, and Mr. Laptop, where's he gone?
I don't know. He's drunk.
I know he's gone.
How's he going to survive?
Turkey for a week, unreal, innit? You know what I mean? At Team Caprani, we are always promoting health and well-being. Today, getting Luke to work with a weighted vest.
Fucking hell.
It's heavy, innit? I think it's 15 kg, that.
Which way around is it going?
So sling it on your head like that's it, like that, straight on. Here we go.
Is that the wrong way?
Yeah, but just looks good. Keep it on like that all day, mate. We're going working now. 15 kilograms.
Easy.
Sorted. George, you want to put it on? Bit of a change today at Team Caprani. You know, me and my boys were working out the small van. Get your tools in there. Let's have a quickie. Got some weights, some water, bit of curling while we're on site. What you saying, Georgie?
Alright.
Crates of water. So I'll just get this little area cleaned up for my boy. I think it's on site, lads, you know, like to be organised, keep on it. Just an well, vanity of a mess, to be fair, it's just a bit. See, these tool ports won't want to be thinking them, mate, because they're getting credited back. 20 quid a piece then. 120 quid a piece. What are you saying about that? Right, mate. You, park your little bum on there. Get your little bum in there, come on. We're in the smallest van. Me and my boy. Oh, big one today, George, lad.
Yeah, big job.
You ready for it? You've come with the big boys today. Me and Matty, the heavy hitters of the plumbing and heating game. Probably one of the most heavy hitters in the UK, do you know what I mean? But would you say that?
No.
No support, is he? On his little team meeting. Bosh. So, we'll treat the lads now, get a couple of drinks and stuff and let's go. Don't matter, right, lads? You've had that jump on for 4 days, mate. You've had that jump on for 4 days, you stink. You tired or what? I feel a bit tired today, but we crack on and move forward, don't we? Do you know what? You can tell these two are young and ain't got like kids and that because they're just straight to their drinks. Look at this. What are you getting, George? Go on, I'll treat you to a drink this morning. I'll get you Luke's here to something, mate, if you want. Don't mind. Gaffer looks after you. Bakery's over there. Treat yourself, lad. What are these delightful selection you going for? Talk to me. Spoiled for choice, aren't you? And to all you single ladies out there. Right, so I'm down on site.
This is why he gets no light, doesn't it?
No, listen, I get loads. Look how much work I've done. And I've got Jimmy's rocked up now.
Mate, you've been here 3 days, you can come and boil them.
Jimmy's rocked up now at 8:05. And where are you going now? Back to Merchants?
Tea break, alright?
We've got a lot of hands on hips today, lads. So what do you think of the video last night, Jim?
Yeah, I enjoyed it, mate.
Did you get your family around and watch it?
Yeah, I got about 5 minutes and then I fell asleep. No, it's great content, mate. Really great content.
I was laughing, mate. Someone seen I got loads of comments about the passport photo. Did you see that bit?
Yeah. No, I ain't seen that.
Why don't you watch it? Because you're watching shitty Love Island.
Because I'm just busy, mate. Like, I ain't got time to watch any videos. Like, I know what's in it because I'm here. I'd have to go back and re-watch the video.
Right, so just work. Quick little tool bag. So we've got his bag. Let's have a look then. This is George's little bag. Show us some of your tools, George. Coming up next is Jimmy's Sexy Sparky 69's bag tour.
So like that.
Who's get that?
You bought it?
Have we bought them?
Nice one, George.
Oh, look at them. Oh, got them.
Me.
Oh, on, George, yeah, not bad, them, mate.
What size are they? 300s?
Yeah.
Or 250s?
300s, are they?
Yeah, 300s.
Not bad, them, mate.
Why's he got a pair of 300s?
Oh, what are they?
Bought them myself.
Oh, let's have them. Oh, I like them, George.
Hey, they're good, mate.
Let's have a look.
Mate, see the fucking... Oh, Put some WD on today.
I'll get it outside for now. I think if we just get the rubbish outside, then we can sort out later. Yeah, scrap one might even come with. So we're back in here now, me and Matt. The plan's going to be now, it's a big push. George's going to get rid of all this, and then I'm going to get him to clean this cupboard out when he's done. Because so it is a big push today, but it's only 8:30 now. Going to finish siphoning that out, then we can get that downstairs. Luke's on the road for about lunchtime, and I'm going to strip a section of this wall out, and then literally, me and Matt are going to have to work full methodically. You see the bank of pipes here, there's literally, don't know, 12, well, about 18 pipes there. We need to work out which is the flows, the returns, the hots, the cords, etc. Then we can get them connected. It is a bit of a busy one today. My aim is, and I've set ourselves a target, Spark is well underway now. I want to have this system in a position by lunchtime, so that gives us 4 hours that the system is ready to be filled. Now, I'm a big believer setting goals and setting targets. Some of you guys might think it's a bit of an unrealistic expectation, but I believe we can do it. We've got a good team around us, so we're going to get underway, get on with that now. George, the main man, I admit, part of being an apprentice, I don't just like saying to lads, crack on, move that rubbish, so he's just doing that now because it's manpower that we're busy doing other pipes. But once he's done that, what are you doing after that, George? Got a little plumbing menial task to do, haven't you?
Yeah, we caught all the old pipe work.
Stripping out some copper and stuff like that, and then again, like as getting done, I might even get him involved in a little bit of pressing the and showing what's going on, because we always like to make sure we're learning the youth for today. So let's have it. Want it? Bloody hell!
Show this stuff.
Matt, your passport photo. Right, so it's stripped out now. I've got Spark up here. Don't have a clue. Who's better, Jimmy? You or R. Davis? Who's better? Jim?
Can you be trying to stripping out this pipe work?
Who's better?
I can't get that pipe out.
Which pipe?
That big white one there that you said you were taking out. There we go.
Alright, see. It goes quite far back, I think, doesn't it? Elbows back.
Some timber.
Well, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut this section out here so I can get into there. So I need to get right in there now. So I'll open that up, mate, and I can see. I'm going to open this up as well, Jim. Do you know in here, Jim? Is all this so? Will all this be killed? Because I'm going to have to take this wall down.
Yeah.
Is that part of this circuit?
No, that's not a different circuit. That's a pocket circuit.
Because what I'm going to do is zing a saw blade down there.
Yeah.
And open it up to there, if that's all right, so I can get in, start cutting pipes out, then it will go back, but I'll be able to, why?
Yeah, I'm going to block that in the eaves, and then we're going to extend the boiler staircase downstairs.
Sounds nice one, right then, mate. Yeah, I'll have a look at that now. That's a bit of a nightmare. I'm just doing a bit of sparky work right now, you know. Just pulling kit, doing what we do. Yeah. Sexy Sparky 69 need a bit of help, so you called the right man. What we found?
They're coming from like Turkey or something.
How old are they? They're real old. You got any in it?
No.
Would you if there was one in it?
Yeah. Bash.
Look at that. I've got to cut all that out, work out what's going on. George is getting some boxes off still, but you can see in here there's a... Yeah, maybe bitten off more than I can chew.
Definitely have.
But we'll sort it well, Matt. Again, I will always get involved in the jobs. No point in sending the lads in the crap spaces I do it myself. Teamwork and all that. So what I'm doing now, get every pipe disconnected, ready. So when I get Matt next door, excuse the noises, but I'm in here in the cupboard now. So when I get Matty next door, I mean, this is what I'm working with, but anyways, little next bit there, then I've got to work out which is which. So like this, I think is going to be hot water flow return one circuit. We need to determine what that is. Their flow returns to downstairs, so I know that. This here is my another hot water circuit. Their heating's hot water circuit. No, hot water circuit co-main, hot water circuit, heatings, hot water circuit. So it's pretty self-explanatory, it's not that bad, but we just need to make sure we get onto it right, and it is all controllable on the floor as well, which isn't too bad, so that's a bit of a bonus. It's the old control fittings, the slimline ones used to fit them back in the day on new builds, but I'm with this now. So I'm in, marked everything up. I've got my hot water return one, hot flow one, so I like what they've done here originally. They've split all the zones. so it's easy for, sorry about that, work on it. So return 1 flow 1 on hot water, that's a gas pipe to the kitchen, flow return downstairs manifold, return hot flow 2, cold main hot flow 3, then return radiator circuit. There's 1 radiator in this building, but they've taken 22s and just utilised that. Then we've got hot return for there, and then obviously that comes off my cold. I've got my downstairs return, upstairs flow, and the gas there. So what I'm going to do now is cut all these out along there. I have to suck all the locks up, still be a bit of dead water in these. Then I can snap them all out there, get that in the scrap pile as you do. I'm going to cut a nice big hatch out in here because the boiler is directly below me. Then we can start drilling all the pipes up, and it's just a case of getting them pressed down and done what we need to do. So it is a bit tedious, you know, trying to get your head around what's going on, but I'm in the hatch. Why am I in this hatch and you're out there? Like I'm in this little dungeon of a hatch. So I'm still in the loft. I've got Matty at that side. I don't know what you're doing.
Just watching.
What do you mean watching what? Me struggling in this little cupboard?
Yeah.
I mean, look at the state of this. I'm up against it. I'm wrapped around wires. It's pulling my hair out, mate. They've got an hair like frigging low. But I've just got to get these cut out. Again, it's just a little bit of getting it prepped up. So once I've got these cut now, which I've, again, go for all my pipe work there, and it just needs literally transferring to downstairs. So, yeah, we'll get the receipts on, cut all that scrap up, mate. I won't stress too much. You can put it in the pile in that cupboard for now. In there, we'll worry about it last. We'll get all the rubbish down first and go from that. Then get the scrap piled up, and then that'll go to our little bonus kit to come every night out, lad. Yeah. Know what I mean, bro? Don't put it there yet, though.
Do you not want it in there?
He's still working there, isn't he, Matt? We'll just leave it there for now. Sorry, Chaz, his mate will come walk over it, can't we? I know it's not tidy, but have you cut them pipes out and done that?
Yeah.
Once you've done that, you can start getting all the lagging downstairs, mate, alright?
The lagging downstairs?
Yeah, but put that pipe down flat on the floor. That's it. Stay flat. Put all the lagging downstairs, get all the rubbish out, and then we can start bagging scrap, can't we?
Base layering.
What's that? Oh, you're going to sunbed tonight?
Yeah, I just want to do anything one sunbed session.
I know. You like white in a milk bottle?
I have going to sunbeds really. I don't like half.
What do you mean? I get my eyebrows done out first.
Was he on TV though?
Brandon,
On TV.
dirty Jim, what we're saying.
You're doing it for the video.
So what I'm having to do there is bring the pipes up, and the way the joist's situated upstairs, you see I've got to angle them all, then take them up. So a bit like, again, as usual, I'm grafted and you two are clean. What's going on here?
Well, you just work smarter.
Austin Powers over there.
Yeah, baby.
But yeah, Matt, have you got my cutters now? What we're going to have to do here is I've done lines on there so I can form, just going to have to elbow them across. Because when I was up there, I think they're middle of the hole. I've done that on it.
Yeah, where you missed them, that's a joist there.
That's something joist there, which I've penciled.
Yeah, that one there, where you missed them, is a joist.
And then what I'll do here is I'll drill most of my hot and colds down and returns like that and just take them straight to there. So I've messed up here. Didn't use med, did I? Sparky's going mad. I don't work in a mess, but what have I done, Matt? And I would lose my head. I've drilled and filled his bag with dust. But I've owned up, I'm responsible. I will literally...
Get Josh to hoover it.
No, I'll hoover it out. It's only fair. And I'll treat Sparky to a sandwich for apologise about. So you can see now it's starting to take more of a shape. All my main circuits are upstairs now. That was a bit of a nightmare. Where I've had to like double drill holes a little bit there, it's because there's joists and stuff and make it suit. So again, what I'll do is round them, I can always foam a little bit round them and then put some filler so it looks tidy, but a lot of that will be getting lagged. But you can see the principle of what we're doing now. The two zones there and there, what I've done with them is I'll mostly, to be fair, now leave them levers on because it just looks more symmetrical for me because I've got OCD. But I've put spare zones in, and the reason being is if they want to put additional zones in or anything, they can literally just tap off the system there, so it just makes sense to me. So it's still a work in progress, bit of a mess. What I've got to do now is get all these tarred in upstairs, I'm going to try here, because I've got room, I think, to just be able to get my colds. Do you know what I bet I can do up there? I bet I can just drill holes there, straight through the floor, cut a bit of flooring up in that void, just drop my hot down, drop my return down on my cold. Then it's literally there, then we don't have to mess about there. It just looks like they drop straight down from above. I'll do all the horrible stuff upstairs. Because they're there, I think I'll be able to just drill my that waste pipe there, my hot return and my cold down, so we can just elbow them straight up. Then them two flow returns are going to come, pull a little bend and then drop them down into there, aren't we? Be better doing that, won't it? Brandon. But yeah, it's taking its toll, this one, I'll be honest. It's day 3 of the project. It is now 11 for 12 o'clock to have this tarred in. It's a bold dream that I'm trying to do. It's bold, but I'm still going for it. I think I'll get the heatings and stuff tarred. It's always nice to know that he's filling his face, you know. Got to keep these lads energized, haven't we, Matt? That PRV is questionable though.
Mate, that actually looks fucking tight.
No, it's good. Doing content, mate. Content, Matt.
Quite a bit left to do, isn't there?
Get Matty content. I can't.
You're going to copyright me.
I've been done 3 times copyrighted for the radio one. So then when I monetize the videos, you don't get no money from.
What? Because you can hear music in the background?
Yeah. So like I had Drake messaged me the other day. She said, "Listen, Caprini plumbing meeting." Noel Gallagher. I've had Noel Gallagher try and ring me, but I've rejected his call.
You work sweet, don't you?
Yeah, to be fair, he's here. Do it, Matt. Do it, Matt. Do it. Please do it, Matt. The electrician's here. Go on.
Well, just because Jimmy's here, I ain't going to fucking do it.
Just do it. Just do it. Go on.
No, mate.
I'll give you 20 quid if you do it now.
Mate, I'm not an idiot.
What?
I just do that just because he's it, you know what I mean? I'm my own person.
He's your own person.
You're not performing monkey.
Go on, Matt. I dare you.
Mate, this isn't a fucking circus, mate. We're trying to get this all tied.
I'll buy you dinner.
Alright, so.
Do it then.
Mate, I'm worth more than a fucking sack.
Sparky's been up here all day. What have you been doing today, Jim?
Just tidied up a bit of a mess, minute.
It took him 2 hours to get that pan off.
Oh, we took full stops at the end.
Full stops. So, like here, we've cut this out with a set working smart. Jimmy's been there for an hour cutting that chop with a multi-tool.
Line down, mate.
What do you mean?
All the units tomorrow. See you later.
So, if anyone recognises Jimmy, where you going?
Hans Rossi.
Hey, Jimmy, you want to fix the pool? No, what do you mean? George is scrapping, and we haven't eaten. What are you laughing at? We haven't eaten already together. We haven't eaten to do that. Matt's passport photo still pending. What you want about you? What's terrible?
You speak Spanish accent.
You do it then.
You sound like a dummy, don't you?
You do it then.
No, I don't know accent.
Hey, Jimmy. Matt, you do it. So it is now 5 to 12, dinner time. You see the job is progressing nicely. So I've now cut all these pipes up. These are dead. So Luke's going to get on with this job. He just rocked up to site now, thank God, because this is a beast of a job. So there's full teams down here now cracking on. Got Sparky on site doing what he needs to do. My coalman then, he's sending back and running along the other side of that wall. Same with that 28mm gas. I need to get it in there past that wall and run it along. So then all this can go. The vertical flow I'm going to leave because that's down to builders to take out and patch the roof up. Harmony will press come now, so you'll have seen from earlier what it was like. I'll see if I can get the torch in there, but it's all starting to come together now. All my drops are downstairs, teed in, all looking like part of the job. That's my gas line there, which is going to come through, and Luke can get this connected to this gas here. And I've got to now literally link all my hots together up here. So what I'm going to do is all my 22mm, I'm going to link them all together. And all my hots, I'm going to link them together as well, and then take them straight direct to the hot water pump downstairs. So literally what they did in that cupboard over that way, so you'll see in there when they put the bank fob in this cupboard here, and the reason being is I've got no room to bring it to downstairs. So, you know, but it's come to site.
What you might have to do, mate, you might have to just, I'll know it's real.
Oh look, stay there, look, it just needs to get in the shot. It's come to this side just one little bit. Just move to the left a little. Why's your passport photo on the wall as well?
You don't use what I mean, mate, it'll really sound. Luke!
Matt, that was when you was born!
Good call.
Bad boy, that's mine, and then there's one that says normal.
Hey!
I tell you what, lads, you wouldn't get a better gaffer than me, would you? Tell me what's going on. Been and bought your dinner.
I got a receipt.
Look at this, Matty, watch your fingers. I'm going to crack on getting them down, mate. I've set myself goal where I've got to be, so... Oh, look at that, Matty. See what I said? That's where they're going to come down, mate, on cold, so I need to bring... 1, 2, 3. Sure. It's always nice to have the full team on site, innit? Because what we can do is sit and have some dinner, can't we, lads? It's very rare we all get to sit together and eat food, isn't it? What do I mean? I don't ever sit down, I have to keep grafting, but today I'm enjoying my... What did you get me, Luke?
23.
It looks like you've drove over it, mate. See the state of that? It looks like you've drove over it in his van. So we'll have a quick 20 minutes, branding's on point, and then head back to it. But are we on target, lads? What we're saying? Are we on target?
No.
Yeah, we are. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Yeah, you can just take it back, can't you? So it's now 1:30.
So I'll just spin it that way just so it's...
Just undo the anchor, just so it looks the right way, that's fine. So Matt's on with the cylinder now, just getting the second 10 pump dropped in here now. He's put a couple more lead valves in as we've asked, just so we've got full isolation of that. Luke and George upstairs cracking on, so it is the final push. It's 1:30. I'm aiming for 2:30 to have the system filled up, good to go. Literally there, always in situ, ready to go. There's still daft little bits, teething bits, just patch that little hatch in, patch that hatch in, cement the flow, finish the blow off, get the condensate up, but again, nothing major. I've got a point there just in case we need to add additional expansion to this system, but I think we should be able to cope with it, to be fair, in the boiler. I've literally now just got all my services down from upstairs, so I've got my hot return and my cold there, so that has a push. It's yeah, not getting the better of this job at all. It's just that, again, you can see behind me the vast amount of work that's involved from it being upstairs, bringing it down to downstairs. What are you laughing at?
Guess who's back? Back again.
Sparky disappeared for a long way, been.
Oh, big job.
Do you know what I mean?
Out.
Just abandoned the job halfway through it, he ain't bothered. But yeah, so R. Davis Electrical, watch out, he's coming for you. Look at that bag.
Hey, so what you did to my tote bag?
I've got a hoover out, mate. I've already told them to send the picture. So you can call me cunt and everything on, mate, is what it is. Put the green pump valves. Other than my... Down there, lad. Spin the head, yeah, that's fine. So, pop upstairs now, because I need to get the rest of the bits down. So this one is a bit of a testing job, but I'm upstairs. Again, we've done everything, the same principles, sheet and everything. So all we know. So in here now, lads are cracking on, massively cracking on with the job as they do. So it is a bit of a mess, but it's just a tight push for it. So I've got all my services, everything converted down there. I've left Luke's core main point there. 28mm gas for Luke to get on there. George is on with the rip out, tatting, because that's what he is, a little tatter. And Luke is here, he's come to drag us out, aren't you, lad?
Yeah, something like that.
Know what I mean? We've got the gas main, he's on with that now, so the 28mm press fittings in there. Whipping that out with that, so yeah, it's, we're performing. Again, it is only 1:30, so we are on target still. Bit of a push, and I will admit to you, it is a big project for 3 days, but we've got a great team around us, and we're just going to keep going. Draining that off, because that doesn't seem to be siphoning, but again, we've got it so far down. The bomb is over there, and that bomb is going to go back to our office, and we'll do a video on that, but look at this productiveness at its best. George on it, cleaning up now. I'm going to get the rest of my tools down. Take that home for and put it in bed with you. He took the key out the door so we can't lock him in. Right, so Matt's been to shop, got a few bits, I give him a little bit of cash. Tell him what you bought, Matty.
Oh, nice one, mate.
You need a look knackered, mate. Wow, what's up with you? Heart attack. So, pipe work is in. I'll be honest with you, it has run over a little bit. It is now 3:30. I know them bends look a bit skew, but when you come from here, they're absolutely mint. It's the angle. That's all getting lagged. They're all up and done now. I've got my zones in there. I've got the Sparky in there. I don't know why he's closed the cupboard. But yeah, ready to start getting water on, get filled up and get this tested. Luke's going to get underway with the gas test shortly. Am I? Well, yeah, you are gas safe, mate. Sound lad. 178. And then, yeah, we're on it. We've got the condensate to do. I've got waste pipe there. I need to drill the blow off out, but we won't speak about that.
No, actually.
But yeah, start tied up and get water on. Well, the only thing I'm going to be honest, lads, we've all done real well today, but can we all just take note of, George, what are them shoe covers actually doing?
No.
Right, are we going to get the water on? You ready? You ready, Luke? So, water coming on time to full property. We all need to keep a listen out. Matt, are you listening? Yeah. So, we've had a quick little rundown with the team now. Stage 1, Stage 2, Stage 3. Stage 1 is going to be get the water on. That sounds like it's stopped running now. So, get water on. We're live in the cylinder up over. Because I've put isolation valves everywhere. And my cold will come live to my blow fade there. Then I'll live in the cylinder through them and express the PRV off to prevent the air out of that. Once that's live, then I can live in my low loss header. I just need to put a valve on that point there. But yeah, I'm happy with this one. It's looking good.
Looking good, Brian.
Hey, matey.
It is looking good.
Mate, it's been a right project and half this on it. Right, are we? Is that all right? Are we? That sounds like the valve stopped filling now. Are we all right, lads?
The pressure's at 2 bar.
Yeah, that's fine, mate. Right, I'm going to liven up the cylinder now. There we go. Get full board, mate, right? Hang on. Hey, turn it on. Turn it on. You've got a squeaky. Sorry though, Matt, it's press. You haven't pressed that, have you?
No.
No, it's right, I'll press it now, mate.
Hey,
We've got a leak! Got a leak!
I know. I'm a press.
Who's got the 22mm jaws? Why's Luke running down to me like, look at him. His fucking Luke fell down the stairs.
Why not here? Wait.
Luke.
Hey, Don.
Luke's running down, mate. I can hear him.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he'd run that, look at him. Can't press the gun, that's all. Not a problem though. We'll keep moving forward, don't we, lads? I mean, it's what we do. I mean, again, I'm grafting. There's all three of them stood looking at me. Right, go again, Matt. Hang on, whoa. Oh, I was going to say, fuck me, shit me up there. Because you had that film up, but I'll press that fitting onto there now. Luke! Oh my god. Would you take a job like this on, Luke, and do it? Tell me about the PDHW and what's going on here. Tell me, explain to me the situation. Matt, you know, don't you?
No.
Can we all take appreciation? Darren McKenzie, everyone, give Darren McKenzie a shout out. Luke, Matt, Luke, Darren McKenzie, yeah. George. Say all right, Darren. Go on, guys. There. Can we all take a? Can we all? Actually, guys, can we just all give a quick clap for Matty's cylinder? George, come on, for YouTube, give a clap. No, come on.
No, I had a leak.
Ooh.
What's it dripping there?
Oh, Matty, that's leak number 3. Leak number 3.
Mate, compressions don't count, mate.
Leak number 4. Mate, that's dripping as well.
Compressions don't count.
You've been 3 days at a cylinder, mate, and look at it. So we're cracking on. Sparky charges £2 an hour, and look at this. Just stood with his hands on his head.
Just waiting for the workspace to get clean. I ain't dead.
And here he is. What are you doing eating sweets? I'm just keeping the motivation alive, so I'm going to quickly bring us over here now to our local electrician. So, Davis, if you're watching this, watch your back. Jimmy's coming for you. Jimmy, give us a quick motivational speech. So, what do we all have in one day?
Everyone's got the same 24 hours in one day, aren't they, Nerf? This guy seems like he has 30 hours because he does that much stuff. tell him what your languages you're learning as well.
Italian. I'm Italian, aren't
Buongiorno!
Jimmy, do you like rugby?
Not particularly, no.
Luke, do you like rugby?
Yeah.
You look like a rugby ball. Oh, that was a bit harsh, that one. Do you like rugby?
Fucking no, mate.
George, do you like rugby?
I've watched a rugby game.
And where are you lot from? East Hull? We're football supporters out, Matt.
I am West Ham, mate. I'm fucking rugby.
Come on the Blades or Man U, whatever you want to call them.
Tell us the offside rule, mate.
Blades.
Right. The offside rule is where Why do people ask this question? It's ridiculous. Do you know the offside rule? Right, I'll give you my figure for the offside rule. I'm going to sit down for this as well. So, do you know the offside rule, George? Yeah. Oh, said you can sit down? No. So the offside rule is where, so if I was Man U and I was playing Liverpool, Matt's fuming, Matt's like, what about?
Is there any scousers watching this, mate?
Listen, right. So Man U Liverpool play the game, and it means if Liverpool's player goes past all other players and someone fouls them, something.
What?
I don't fucking know. Listen, like I've said, lads, how many hours do you get today? Absolute sick of this now. The cylinder is literally.
Go away.
Matty, that's leak number 5. Every joint is done on there. Leak number 5. You're unreal, mate. Time detrimental, filling the system. We're all stood about doing now. George, do me a favour, pull the flap down the boiler, lad. So I can see the pressure gauge. Because I put filling up here, but you can still see it. Right, fill. So that is the Spiratech now venting away. How's it looking, Jim? Alright?
Yeah, not bad, mate.
That sounds horrible, that, doesn't it? Is that the Spiratech? 2 air vents up there as well, isn't they?
Yeah, that's the Spiratech.
That sounds horrible, that. I'm waiting for something to go. Here we go.
I'm waiting for the fucking drip, mate.
I can hear something dripping.
Yeah, it's my cylinder.
Is that the Spira vent now? Or is it them?
That's it there.
Right there, full. Oh, pressure's up now. We're at a bar nearly.
Here we go, lads.
We're at a bar. Boom.
Oh, that is how it is.
This. He's got what, 7 litres. Matt, you've done 5. Tell us what happens. Give us an insight.
You went big guns, didn't ya? No leaks, and then what happened?
Forgot to pressure joint.
28mm just blew off it.
He's drenched, but it does happen.
Oh, no.
No, I'll get the hairdryer out. I've got a hairdryer in the van.
Right, rewind time.
It's not wet in there. No, it happens like that. Do you know why it is? Because we've used these fittings and that bloody... It didn't have them things on, so I couldn't see I'd not pressed it, so I was stressing.
Right, yeah.
That's not wet, is it?
No, that's an IP rated box, mate.
So our Davis Electrical talk to me.
That's why we put IP rated gear on, because there's no water in there.
To this extent. Right. So the boiler just come with a fault and I've never seen it before. What did it say, Jim?
It said repress fittings, didn't it?
It said, low voltage supply, contact your electrical provider. And even Jimmy went, what's going on? What did you do? What did you do, Jim?
Forgot to put a link across the usuals.
But it happens, so we're going to try to turn it back on in a minute and see what happens. You know, we are all perfect like me.
Avoided the warranty though.
We've only got 24 hours, haven't we, Jim?
Yeah. I've got about 20 minutes before I get in that van and go as well.
No, you haven't. So we'll just do that and... Oh.
I was pissing myself.
How's it feeling?
It's sweating on me.
Just trying to vent these because I've got that coming. I think there's a bit of air traps up there, but I could sort that, Jim. It's not a problem. It's nothing compared to pulling can't do, mate.
It's not a problem that you can't fix.
So we just need to put new. We're going to put new wiring centres on these anyway, out with Jim.
Yeah.
Because they're a bit ancient. We need to put blending valves on them, which we was aware of, but that's phase 2 of the job, really, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, that's why I've done that. Nice look there, because I might need the slack one. But
I like. So I had a bit of a leak. Didn't press the fit in it blew off. But life happens, doesn't it, Lukey?
fucking blew off on me.
Blew off on Luke, and Luke got absolutely drenched. But hot water priority system is now working. Jimmy, the spark's been down, set the spark 69 done. So what's happened now is my boiler is in maximum rate because the cylinder is working. So I'm a bit getting a bit wet there. I'll give you a quick run for this work. So listen up, guys. Nathan Pride Plumbing here. Jimmy, how many hours do we have in a day?
24, mate.
So what we've done here, we've installed is an Ideal Vogue 32 system boiler. There's a pump inside this boiler, which you'll see there. So the pump, which is now there, circulates water and modulates literally around my low loss header, so it creates that. So I got a circuit around here all the time when the system's in demand. So that then basically I'm creating more of a hydraulic flow going through my system. And what happens here, as the secondary part of my system, so you could say the primary side kicks in, this pump will be sent a signal wire from the tool pot for my hot water, obviously on the priority hot water side. So that's a wrap for the Sparky. Get a quick sign out, he's done. See what's going on. Branding. So Jim, before you do go, give us a quick talk about your branding. It's bold, it's big. Tells everyone what you do on the side of the man, doesn't it?
Don't need branding, do you?
Right.
All word by mouth for me, mate.
I've got all the way going.
Lanzarote.
Hey, Jimmy! Hey, Jimmy. Have a good one, mate. I'll see you later.
See you later, Jimmy.
That light looking really good. Let's see if we can get any hot water for you. I want to do it onto effect. It's coming like I don't know. I'll try this one. So I've got the second return working now. That's getting heat there already. Pulling from my second return pump, which again on a building this size, second return pumps are paramount if you want to say it like that, because drawing off from that cylinder how far it is here, it'd take a very long time. So all's good. You're going now, really?
Yeah, we're going now.
Is everything in view good? Like, can you see everything? I don't mean that, I mean what we say.
No, I can see that, yeah.
I'm going to take you over to you in a second now.
Right, I'll do that then.
Right, so we are done. It is now 7:10 on Wednesday night. It has been an absolute push and a great effort from the team today. I'm going to give you a quick 30-second run through what we've installed. We've installed a 32 kilowatt Ideal Vogue 12-year warranty system boiler, complete with the filter. Now I know the Spirotech Lolos header has got a filter in it as well as an automatic air vent. But again, to offer a 12-year warranty, this has to go on. For my Lolos header, we've got our main heating pump for the rest of the house. This is a 2580, bit of a beast of a pump. Comes through. So on this system, we've set up PDHW, Priority Domestic Hot Water. Reason being, is it Part L now? Whatever part regulation it is, I've set it up to the boil modulates now. So on heating demand, it works at 50 degrees using the SL1 switch valve. And using my SL1 switch valve, basically works off the boiler here, there, like that, set the temperature. SL2 is set up over to, I'll bring you over here. So Matty's fitted this cylinder and he's done an absolutely cracking job. It's been nice to work on this one. I've been over there, he's been here. I just leave him to it, turn around and he's created this masterpiece. So jokes aside, well done Matt, it's nice to see you coming on, mate. But in a nutshell, time clock gets turned on. No, actually I'm going to run through this here, what he's actually done. So I've left him to do this. We're done for tonight. We're leaving the water to leave it safe because no one's in the property. But he set all his clips up, everything's symmetrical. You know, he's good now. There's a couple of bits that you people might, I can't say most, to be honest, if someone fitted that mouse, I'd be happy. But things like the expansion, the way it comes a little bit off the wall here, again, it's classed as garage planning, so once it's all wagged, it works. There's no point in kicking this back. That is absolutely perfect. Rigid pipes as well, no flexes. Expansions on the wall, good to go. Filling loop here, we've put 2 isolation valves on as well as a filling loop. This system did incorporate a press fill. I do not believe it needs it. I'll put it up there in case it needs to go back on. If it needs to go back on, to save drain the system down, we can cut it in here, put it onto there, and away we go with it. But again, it doesn't matter. But again, just want to give Matty a round of applause. He's done a cracking job, so I'm happy with that. He's 3 litre wet cylinder. So back to the PDHW. When my hot water clock and stats is in demand, this 2-port zone valve here will energise, allow the boiler to kick in, send water around off my shunt pump. It isn't a shunt, but you could say shunt in the boiler. Send boiler out water on the Lolos header. This will drag blended water out, send it to my hot water circuit on the SL2 80-degree maximum rate boiler operation. This valve here is normally open to the heating. This will isolate the water to the rest of the building. So it will prioritise hot water, regenerate that 300 litres in no time. Once I'm occupied, this will close. That will revert back to manually open because there's no power going to it. Then it can do what it needs to do with the heating. So this is the new setup now. And a few comments on the systems we've recently fitted. I'll admit we've fitted S-plan and stuff, but I'm still learning. It may look like we know what we're doing. We do know what we're doing, but what I mean is, just in the system, the way things are going nowadays, moving with the times, it's just a lot better doing this. You know, the customer's going to save them the money, the heat will modulate it down. So again, we've isolated every zone, incorporated 2 extra zones here. Matt's idea, because what I've done, and I'll admit I messed up, I created my system off the Lolos header here, where I put too many T's in, so I was a bit annoyed. I thought I had pressing it again. Matt said, using spare zones, so shout out to Matt on that one. Yeah, extra valve here, reason being on return. I may have to put an extra expansion vessel on this because it is quite a big system. It's got one in the boiler. I'm going to see how it copes. How we monitor over the next time we about to visit. We've got to like it all, which is a bit of a shame. It does annoy me, but that's part of the buy. And you can see up there, I've had to send them across and back up. Then my flow returns come round, 2 automatic air vents with isolation valves. Again, thinking of the client and the next engineers that come in, hopefully it will be us, but if it isn't,
Maintenance, isn't it?
maintenance or air vents can always go, so doing them. Comes across, I've got my hot cold and my hot water return. Now Matt was ragging me going, you could hang ladders or the kid's going to swing off it. At the end of the day, it's in the garage once, it's like it's out of the way, and to me that looks harder than trying to kick it back and go like that, it just looks more symmetrical. Comes across down to my cylinder. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to head upstairs, show you the boiler room truck taken out. So you can see now in here the array of pipework that I've had to alter. So yeah, spaghetti junction, but it's organised spaghetti junction. So what we've got here is, why is the sparky? We'll have to pull that back out, mate, but it doesn't matter. We'll put it on the next visit. I've looked on the hots together, hot water returns, coal main, pressure reducing valve to feed the house. These are my heating floors. I've got a gas pipe going through there and everything. We've had to make it do as best we can now. This will all be getting lagged on the next visit as well, but you can remember before all the pipes are laid down there, so I'm happy with that one, made the situation work. The best fit for this one is, and this is one of the main reasons.
We ain't done that. That's not ours.
No.
That was existing.
Yeah. Respect Matt. So the reason is the client wanted this doing. One, boiler efficiency, passport photo made. Boiler efficiency, that boiler was 2001, so it's an old boiler, it's coming up to over 20 years old. Still did the job, but you're heating up 500 litres of water just to give a correct direct thermal store. They want to convert this room, so they asked and we delivered. So MTV cribs, let's take it to a bedroom. So you come in, and it's all gone, all hidden, system converted. So now, this is where we're going to move into automat. Yeah, that's the flub, just so I can get fresh air coming all the time. No, I've left the floor and that is reason being it is weather tight to the property, so what will happen there is when the builders come to do what they need to do, we can literally just whip that out and seal the roof off because we need to get a roofer to do that. We'd have a go, but it's pointless us doing it. But you can see, again, we've delivered to the goods to the client, everything's stripped out and gone. System's being commissioned, being tested. Now, one thing we do need to do, which is going to be, we need to speak with the client about is, there's no blending valves, so there's no blending valves we've found during the system stuff on the underfloor heatings as it stands now, so we need to incorporate blending valves. The pumps will be fine, but we also need to, like I say, incorporate blending valves. And the wiring centres on the underfloor heating manifolds are that old, there's no facility for a switch wire to be sent back to the boiler, so we've had to kind of make it work for now. Again, they're not going to need underfloor heat, but we'll have to go upgrade the controls and that as well. While we're on that, we've got 10 Drayton stats on the walls hardware. We're going to look at changing them to programmable room thermostats, just so the customer's got more ease and they're using that system as efficient as possible. But once again, guys, it's been an absolute project and a half, this one. Matty and me are together tomorrow again. 7:15, we've got an install tomorrow, so one that we actually got off the YouTube, so we'll be doing the full thing for that. Do you want to go live tomorrow on that job?
No.
Right, we'll go live at about lunchtime, we can prop it up while we're on the cylinder, but like I say, that's a thermal store coming out, unvented cylinder going in, Matt will be on the discharge, I'll be on the cylinder, or why not, let Matt do the cylinder, I'll do the discharge, I'm easy.
We'll talk tomorrow.
Sounds. Once again, guys, thanks for everything, brand everything. Matty, couldn't do it without you. I just want to say a big respect to Matty and the Sonic seats there. I'm going